Really, hello everyone, como es? I'm Jasmine. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to spend your time with me, and for that I am so grateful. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so already. My channel is all about vegan and cruelty-free living and lifestyle, travel, and everything else in between. So make sure you're subscribed, and if you are already subscribed, turn on your notifications. That way whenever I post a video, you are going to be the first to know. I didn't want to bring back the favorites videos, but so many of you guys wanted me to film them, so you know what, I'm just gonna film for you. I'm gonna give you what you want. So without further ado, let's get into my January favorites. In terms of my skincare favorites for you, I got a couple of things. The first ones being from Pixi. This is probably one of my favorite skincare brands out there. They are cruelty-free, and they recently came out with this rose line. So this is the Rose Caviar Essence. This is a serum, and I like to put this on right after I wash my face, after I've toned my face. This is just a really nice step, and it has like little beads in here. I think all the beads kind of dissipated, but most of the good stuff is still inside here, so it's still good. It smells just like roses, and it feels so good on the skin. It's super light. I feel like it's water-based and definitely non-greasy at all. I love this right here. I think you can use this both AM and PM, and that's pretty much what I do. I follow up with my Rose Flash Balm. Now this is supposed to be like a 3-in-1 type thing. This can act as your moisturizer, this can act as a primer under makeup, and this can also act as a sort of like hydrating mask that you put on, you know, to treat yourself every once in a while. This also smells like roses. It's so good, and when I apply both of these together and then I go to bed, when I wake up, my skin feels super soft. I've actually gotten away with applying this without my primer, and my face just looked flawless. Actually, there's a couple of photos on Instagram right now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably should, because I got a whole bunch of stuff that I am posting on there, so make sure you're following me. My name's somewhere here, all up on your screen. My next skincare favorite, and it's also kind of like a body favorite too, l'huile zaboca. Okay, avocado oil. I was originally looking for some jojoba oil, but I found this. This came in a bigger bottle, so I was like, you know what, let me go for it. It's lightweight, just like jojoba oil, and you know, you can put this on your face, your scalp, your hair, your body, pretty much wherever, and you can even use it as a cooking oil too. This is specifically for me, my skincare, my self-love routines, okay? I just love the way it makes me feel. Sometimes when I step out the shower, I just put this on to seal the moisture. Sometimes when my scalp is feeling dry, I mix this with some essential oils and just like massage it on my scalp. Sometimes when I just don't feel like applying my Rose Flash Balm and my serums, I just put this. It doesn't really have a smell, and this is also made with 100% avocado oil. Nothing more, nothing less. On to a body care favorite. Well, I'm calling it a body care favorite. I have just one, and I'm not sure I mentioned this before, but if I didn't, this right here is a rollerball perfume. This is the DefineMe brand, and this is the scent Delphine. This smells so good. Every time I put this on, Alan just be like, oh, you smell nice. And I just be like, oh, it's just me, you know? I just like rub it on my wrist like that, and I put it right there. Sometimes I put it on my, well, I try not to put it on my clothes because this is oil based and the oil will just like stay on your clothes. So I put this under my clothes, different areas and stuff, and I just be smelling good all day. I highly recommend it. I'll be sure to leave links to everything in the description box down below. So I recently discovered a herbal shop in New York City, and it's called Flower Power, and Flower Power has so many herbs. I'm really big on herbs and like using it for medicinal purposes and things like that. And there's just like other herbs I like to get just in general. One of those being hibiscus. Like, I know my Caribbean people, especially my Jamaican people, know about hibiscus. If you ever had sorrel drink, it's made out of hibiscus, y'all. And I love me some hibiscus. It has like a natural tartness to it. Sometimes I don't even need to like sweeten it with maple syrup, but whenever I do, it's kind of like a little treat for myself. It's so good. Hibiscus tastes amazing as a hot tea as well as a cold, refreshing drink. So definitely check this out. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my previous video. This is my probiotic that I take from time to time. This is from the Rainbow Light brand. This is vegan, okay, and this is great for your gut. I was a person who had a lot of gut issues before I changed my diet, and having probiotics is just really good to help your gut heal and just be healthy and just work in tip-top shape. So I take this every single day before my meal, and I don't have any issues whatsoever. If you guys have any like issues with your gut and your stomach and your tummy, I definitely recommend you get a probiotic. Do your research online and find out whatever probiotics work for you. I know there's some probiotics that you have to put in the fridge. This one doesn't go in the fridge, which is great because sometimes, well, all the time, I leave it out. So just so that I can see it like every day. So yeah, Rainbow Light is bomb. I just take one a day and I'm good for the rest of the day. I definitely want to talk more about water in a future video, but in the meantime, I definitely gotta put you on to this company that I found out about. So let me tell you this quick little story. So I found this tailor in New York City to alter my wedding dress. And on that same block, there is this storefront called Molecule, and I have their business card right here. So Molecule, I'm a curious person from time to time, so I like to go into stores, ask questions and things like that. And you know, I saw something about water, and I know how important water is, and I have just been looking for different ways that Alan and I can save money on water, because we would go to Trader Joe's and buy Fiji water all the time, and like it would like irk me to see all the plastic bottles that, you know, even though we recycle, I just felt bad buying all those plastic bottles and just throwing them away and doing this and doing that. And it was also kind of like taking a dip into our grocery fund. I wanted ways to save water. I wanted a way to limit my consumption of all these plastic bottles. And so, you know, this came at a perfect time when I discovered the Molecule project. So this company is a subscription-based company. You pay $20 a month and you get unlimited amounts of alkaline water that is a pH of 7 or higher. And I have discussed what alkaline is in my previous video. Make sure you have checked that out. Whenever we run out, Alan goes into the city in his car and he just grabs, you know, a couple gallons of water for us, and that lasts us quite a bit of time. Another thing that I love about this company is that they are also in Puerto Rico, and they're trying to help folks out with their water. They're just giving free water away in Puerto Rico. And so I love supporting companies like that that actually do good. If you live within the 5 boroughs, if you are interested in being a conscious consumer, lessening your waste, and also wanting to save money on water, definitely check out this company. Let them know that I sent you. I mean, they don't know that I'm a YouTuber or anything. I just like people to know. Palo Santo. Okay, let me tell you what I know about Palo Santo. I remember being a little girl sitting by the altar while my dad played his organ for the church, right? I remember the priest, he would go up and down the aisles with his little metal thingy, right? And shaking something that smelled good, right? And I never knew what it was. I never really asked questions back then, right? Fast forward to January 1st, I went to a Intuit event, and you know, it was all about, you know, finding your spirituality, speaking to your ancestors, all that good stuff, right? They were burning that same thing, and it was just, that smell was just so nostalgic for me, and I had to know what it was. And it turned out to be Palo Santo, right? Palo Santo is a slow burning wood. It smells very nostalgic, you know, and whenever I burn this, I tell this to Alan all the time, it reminds me of my dad. It reminds me of being at church with my dad and every time I burn it, it just like, it makes me feel so good. Palo Santo is supposed to be like a spiritual cleanser. I use this to clean my crystals. I use this to clean my spirit, especially after this woman upstairs. It drives me crazy. You know, I just burn my Palo Santo, right? And everything is usually all better after that. But I don't know, I just love burning this, and like you could find me burning this every 5 minutes. Like it's legit something that I need in my life, in my spirit. Do whatever makes you happy, do whatever brings you joy, and this burning this wood right here brings me so much joy. And that's all I gotta say about that. I just be like putting this over my hair like this. I'll be putting it all over my spirit just like that, just to ward my body of evil spirits, you know. Music favorites this month, I have a couple, because I mean I just love music. So I'm just gonna play them for you. Take a shot like a friend, just enjoy the moment. Skywalker on these haters, celebrate every day like a birthday. Things come to love that way up, but don't wait to jump in too long. Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. I hit tripping with finesse. It don't make no sense. I hit tripping with finesse. You know it, you know. If you black and in public, put your hands up. If you black and you proud and not giving up, put your hands up. Put your hands up. I'm black and I love it. I'm black, so black is the subject. I'm black and back and I'm loud. I'm black, so black and I'm proud. YouTuber favorites. I discovered this person. She goes by the name Trash is for Tossers on YouTube, and she lives a zero waste lifestyle. How is that possible? I have no idea. But she is able to fit all of her trash in a mason jar about yay big, right? She did a TED Talk on living a zero waste lifestyle. She even has a store in Williamsburg called the Package Free Shop, where she sells different items that don't need packaging. And like, this is the direction we all need to go in, right? Because a lot of trash is unable to be decomposed in a short period of time. So it just like stays and it just lingers and it just becomes mounds and mounds of trash. And fun fact, Lower Manhattan, the lower part of Manhattan was actually created from trash. If you know Battery Park City, it's like near the Staten Island ferry. If I could show you a map, that land is built on trash. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Hopefully it doesn't get to that point in this day and age. And I love the fact that she is, you know, lessening her carbon footprint and, you know, trying to convince people to do the same. I've definitely taken a few pages from her book. I love watching her videos and just learning more about how to live a zero waste lifestyle. Her videos are short, they're quick, they're to the point, and I definitely think you should check her out. She is a fellow Brooklynite like myself, and yeah, just show her some love. I myself, I'm taking it day by day. I'm doing my best, and one of the things that I have started doing is creating a compost bin, so that way I can just like donate my compost to my local community garden, which is like on my block. So that is all for this video today. If you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. That way I know that favorites videos are the types of things you want to see on my channel from month to month. Because sometimes, you know, sometimes I don't know if you like to see these things, so I don't post them. But if you like to see these things, let me know by liking this video, and that way I can keep bringing out more for you, okay? Share this video with your friends and family, because why? Because sharing is caring, sis. Comment down below and let me know what your favorites are for the month of January. And that's it. That's a wrap. I'm gone. I want to thank you so much for watching and supporting and subscribing to my channel. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.